tika na menu kai na no kanu no tika na me pi tie wole ye ke pi tie ye kanu tie wire.
So if you go to Kibiro, you will see petroleum on the surface.
Kai wor ku dai na mo ko tie mo to wi lo kanu ko ye dirra.
Coming from underground.
Tie ya pin tie biru malo.
So the British thought there were wells below.
So muni tena ni la yo mo la ki pin na biru nan ko kirbe. They
dug.
Oh, they done the kunyo.
But petroleum pay. So they gave up. Rubang is the one who didn't want them to see it. When NRM came, technology had improved. The science had improved. So the petroleum was not directly where there was Kubia. It was somewhere else. But part of it will come and surface there. So with our new technology, and the scientists I trained, we found the oil. So next year, the oil will start flowing. So we shall have more money. They can show you on the screen. That is now the. That is your petroleum now. That's one of the wells, one of them. And you can see behind there, you can see Lake Albert. The drilling rig is on the shore. So with this oil money, we shall be able to do all these roads without having to go cut here, go there, because we're having to cut here in order to do this one. Once you do this one, you can't do the other one. But the third point I want to make here is Lonyo. Now, many people who are not clear. Well, people who are not clear, especially the leaders, they all talk only about Donglobo. Meaning roads, schools, health centers. You now have a tarmac road here now. So Donglobo, Tikan. But at night, you are not going to sleep on the road. We are still here. The children don't have clothes. The wife doesn't have this. We are still in a grass-thatched house. We are still using Tadova.
Introducing Airtel VoLTE. Stay in control of the game while enjoying crystal clear HD calls with friends and loved ones, whether you're gaming, streaming, or just catching up online. Airtel VoLTE keeps it seamless. No interruptions, no lags, just seamless connections. To switch to Airtel VoLTE and enjoy uninterrupted streaming and HD calls, follow the steps below. For Android phone, select Connections under Settings. Select Mobile Networks. Turn on the VoLTE icon. For iPhones, select Mobile Service under Settings. Select Mobile Data Options. Turn on the VoLTE icon under Voice and Data. Gaming and HD crystal clear calls at the same time. Powered by Airtel VoLTE. Airtel.
Either as an individual or as a family or as a company. The tarmac road is ours. Everybody will use it. The one who's taking Goba from here to Kampala, you will use it. Run very fast. The night dancers will use it at night. The one who has got something good to sell in the market will use it. So that's why I say Donglobo Maber. But Lonyo even better. And you can even have Lonyo even when Donglobo has not arrived there. I came just now. I came from Barregi. We don't have much Donglobo there. You are better in Donglobo here. There we don't have a tarmac road, but we have electricity now. And my small town of Okwang has got a secondary school. But no tarmac road. But if you come there, you find that I have Lonyo. I have coffee garden there. I have fruits. Bananas. And I want to turn the whole of that parish into a model parish. I want all my neighbors to go from teach, may each, keken. I mean, I want them to work for the stomach, but also for the pocket. They should have done it already, but some of the people I put there did not do their work. But we are going to do it. And we are going to use even irrigation. Next time I come here, I will be able to show you the pictures of my parish.
kada du kati mari yo mere angutu kada mara ye police mara ye ngo amedu tetibe kunu do lo amedu tetibe kunaja angutu yore
in Bali showing you lonyo
ibale angutu lonyo amedu tikuno
lonyo manyen
lonyo nyendere mede yi kunaja angutu kada du kati mari yo.
Even when the tarmac road has not arrived.
Kikuru bedi lambda purpo kerkuru angutu lonyo amede kelu kunaja ameno tia ba swal.
By the time the tarmac road arrives, we shall be very aware of. So therefore, I want to show you this from 1960s. I have been on this message of Lonyo Manyen for all the populations of Uganda. And when we came into the government, this is the message we started giving. Now some people have listened. Let me show you some here, like the a boy called Okelo in Amoratar. Dara kela bati ya mota ma lo kero e mi dengu tu ngwa mo ke tiatimo olonguru chal olonguru nero wuru chal e be spirit we ile ma dengu tu no o kero ti akatu kanu.
My name is Joel Okelo.
Ninyi Okelo.
I'm the team leader of Atuesabo Farm. Right here in a Amoratar district, Achi Paris, Krianga village. We started this farm way back in 2016 with a family land, which is about 100 acres, but now we have expanded to a team of 300 to 400 acres. The money that we are using for expanding is not strictly coming from this. I do construction work where I generate my money, and 80% of the money that I save from construction, I bring and inject in the farm. We have goats. Goats were about 530, and cows we are having about 300. Sheep we are having about 280. So with this much kind of land, we are yet ready to do a lot of agro-business. So in beef farming, we are selling live animal. Like for the last 2-3 years, we have been investing so much in expanding the farm. But last year is the year that we experienced a fairly income to the farm. We managed to sell 90 cows, including bulls, which gave us, each we are selling at 2.5. That was about 225 million. As you see these goats, these are Boer goats and Savannah. Majorly in a year, we sell these goats about 200 at a range of 300 to 500, which made us to acquire about 60 million. And if we have the crops department, all this we managed to, after all expenses, we managed to save about 280 million.
Now, so, that is Okelo now.
Manu no be Okelo, Lawrence.
Okelo is not in Europe.
Okelo peti lowa Otara.
Is not in Asia.
Perati lowa kere me wandu ngeo kana boru swal.
Is not in America.
Perati America.
Tikan
kum kane ya Moratar kane.
He's here.
Tikum kan.
And there's no tarmac road in Amoratar.
Dan kaname opuye lam yoru da poker da lam ye.
But you hear.
Iti winyungo amokelo tienwongo.
From the cows.
Yae kopedo.
From the goats.
Yegi.
From the sheep.
Rombi.
And some of the crops.
Kere
is making a net profit of 280 million shillings a year. And they started in 2016. Now you may say, Okero is Jomukwano. He's educated. You may say. And he's an engineer. He has got an engineering business. And he's getting money from there. But I've got other examples. Let us see Apio of Lira.
Everyone to see Nana Alingiri Sale to Banya Ward from my town council to Lira district.
Her name is Apio Vicky, a resident of Alingiri Sale, Banya Ward, Town Council in Lira district.
Again, it's in the PBN. You are a date.
She got the money for PDM in 2023. 970,000 and then 30,000 remaining in the bank. She planted maize. She bought maize 15 sackets. 30,000 each sacket. She used it, actually she planted it in 3 acres of land. Preparing the garden cost her 150 for the 3 acres. Weeding cost her 50,000. Then spring cost her 40,000. Time for harvest came. She used the family members and then the neighbors. Then she bought lunch, food for the people for the family, that is which cost her 20,000. And transporting it from the garden to home cost her 50,000. She came and then she removed it from the cup. It gave her 45 sacks. She sold 40 bags. And she got 2,800,000. That was the first season. That is our first plantation. Out of the 2.8, she decided to keep 1 million aside for farming again. She used 1 million for buying ships, kind of them. Then she used 800,000 for school fees.
Now you hear Apio. Apio had nothing. Is one of our young mothers. She has been married for 20 years. And she has got children who are teenagers now. But she had never handled 1 million shillings in her life.
Anaga ni no en propos no cheta ro million achiel e chie amanu no akoko million achiel.
So when she got the PDM 1 million,
Ikara amanu no PDM million achiel.
she did not even have her own land.
Unuda peke ni lobo mere apire.
She hired 3 acres.
Onuen pao lobo acres a deck ikano kene.
Acres a deck.
Acres a deck.
This man thinks I don't know Langi. Then she planted maize.
Ete pito nywagi ye.
And she harvested 45 bags.
Ete no puke pia ngwenu ye big.
She sold 40
Tejato puke pia ngwenu no.
and got 2.8 million.
No million mia, no million ario ilagabor.
Then she kept 1 million to again do another planting.
Tego million achiel medo puru kene.
But 1.4
million achiel ilagangwen.
She bought those 10 sheep you saw.
Million achiel ilagangwen ete wilo kere rombi apa.
And she paid school fees for the children.
Take your law, school fees, beauty mere.
So she's very active now. Active economically. Somebody who had never handled 1 million, she's now earning 2.8 million. In one season. Let's see Rose Akoyi of Kole.
Onendo Rose Mekole.
My name is Akoy Rose.
Eastern Ward, Akai Debe.
I'm from Eastern Ward, Akai Debe village.
Ana Bina Gamu, PDM, million achiel.
I got PDM worth 1 million shilling.
Ate welo ni angwen.
I used the 1 million to buy 4 piglets
and
1 goat. My goat produced for the first time twins, triplets.
Mario, tengo tina rio. Duju kai rebo, beru tina abi.
The second producing, my goat produced 2 goats, plus now their mother, making a total of 6 goats.
The
4 pigs I got, out of the 4, 1 is female. The female pig produced 8 piglets.
고기 앞으로 2025 홍성 글로벌 바비큐 페스티벌 10월 30일부터 11월 2일까지 충남 홍성에서 세계인과 함께하는 K-바비큐 축제. 고기 성지 홍성에서 차별화된 바비큐 체험으로 대한민국 고기 맛을 불태우다. 다채로운 행사와 특별한 공연까지 함께하는 2025 홍성 글로벌 바비큐 페스티벌에 여러분을 초대합니다.
The other one that was used for mating, she picked 8 out of the other piglets that had produced.
Utuna bicha makwari aha atekel ate bisakto ikoma barja ate chata bisi yoko laha sheli piera bi laha sheli piera bi tebere laha biro ipiera bi temedikom ena metipa jukane ate sakto tebere miliona ria laha bongwen ipiera bi ena down ate chata laha ngwen.
Okay, out of the 8 that she brought, she sold each at 150,000 Uganda shilling, making a total of 750. And the big ones that were already there, the existing one, she also sold, making a total. Each of them she sold at 400, making a total of 2.9.
Atene na mona nena bor te kwanya la ha bora ate wil kede e biang me pu.
Out of the sales.
So you can hear now the story of Rose. You can hear the story of Rose. She got 1 million. Bought 4 pigs and goats. And the goats multiplied, the pigs multiplied. She was now earning more than 2 million after selling. And now he bought Diang, a bull. So therefore, I am appealing to Ugandans. Please use this PDM money to get yourselves out of poverty. Each year we have been sending 100 million per parish. That means in 5 years the parish will get 500 million. New money. Then in the 3rd year, the ones who got first will pay back to the circle, not to the government, but to your own circle. You took 1 million. You did all this like these girls did. You pay back 1 million after 2 years. You pay 1 million and 125,000. Now it's free money. After 2 years. When you are getting money from money lenders, for 1 million you would pay 5,800,000, something like that. Now here after 2 years, pay back 1 million and 125,000. And then by the end of the government of the term, the ones who took 3 groups would have paid for 3 years, which means another 300 million. So in the parish we'll be having 800 million. Even if we don't increase the money, which of course we can do. If we get more money we can increase. We had started with 1 million to try and see how it works. and familiarize the people.
Purcha ke million yen menano karo utitebe ke nyukia wotabe au na kirango amero roma dokere ke woto ngabe la duonga be karo ke kanoko.
But in the manifesto, I have proposed to add 15 million to the 100 million, so it is 115 million for the leaders to borrow from the 15 million. So the local leaders, the LOC ward, the committee members, the ones in the structures.
But million near Kiela take on the million a parabiti com million near Kielo do. I made you about Telemeti could LC1 or Telemeti could be quite no out of my million near Kiel, up million a parabiti.
Because up to now, we have been saying the leaders leave the people alone, let them be the one to take the 100 million.
They want to call you, would tell a better take away million near Kelly, Joa, and I want to lawyer, and I mean,
but now we shall add 15 initially for the leaders only. We shall see how it works.
Hotel I don't think I see one do you want to million a parabit, men and Kirango, I don't know what a million a parabit, don't make the Paris a Kalakian.
So please, make sure this money is used to get here out of poverty. And there are other monies. Emioga, grow money, different monies. You use all this to get out of poverty. Use all that money to get out of poverty. I also want to start a fund for university graduates. If you are a university graduate, and you have not got a job for 2 years, I want you to come to this fund here. And you borrow, and you do your own things. I also want to start circles for the religious groups, the leaders. We, the ordinary Christians, and Muslims, we are in the parish. But the reverend, the father, the sheikh, we shall create circles for them according to their dioceses. Okay, circle, West Lao diocese, Lao diocese, Lira diocese, like okay, we may not give them money annually, but we can do like one time contribution. Also the cultural leaders. Because we don't want, life is not games. With football, you have got players and spectators. So you can have spectators, players playing, spectators just cheering. We don't want some people to be wealth creators and others are spectators. We must all be wealth creators. So this is just the few points about our big manifesto. Which we have given to your leaders, NRM leaders. And they will be coming and trying and holding parish meetings. And bring these documents to you.
otoke le girjem ni duju boru kuna ja tedar kuno
so that you take them to the village.
amewe wune teru tedar kuna ja jawuni angabe.
So with this, I appeal to people who are part.
Pimandu dujo mita kwa jo mapai.
Queer Maber.
Abidi bono uru queer bear.
Queer NRM.
Ibolo NRM queer.
Queer NRM flag bearers.
Ibolo uru flag bearers. Jamama bedera duj queer.
Queer old man with a hat.
Ibolo uru ngata beti won't talk. Won't talk. Ibolo uru won't talk queer.
Apoya Matek.
Your Excellency, before you close, I have a request. Allow me to just have a request with you. My name is Ambrose Agaj. I'm the flag bearer, district flag bearer, Apache District. I'm the son of the late, your friend, Samuel Piuche. I have a request here. Police is actually requesting for a patrol car, which has been for 2 years, has not been given to the police station. So I humbly request that you also consider the police of Apache, they don't have any car for transportation. Your Excellency, you are most welcome.
Apoya Matek.
Apoya
Matek work me Apache. The flag bearers,
kutia lungu kucha. Omi flag ko ejinga amema wa me parliament en adaho me Apache imad betingola go uri jira babu uri chingwa onyuru yom yit nyuru chom twin ngatu kena metia gamo bendera no obero ngata metio ma bendera pichung pilwak me Apache municipality parliament Isaac Nekion omi uri jira utia chikeni ke wuri parliament wuri magdumu romo obabu chingwa pire ene tiang wecho flagere opoyo ngatu kena metia wotu tia miyo bendera no obero mag bendera pilwak me maruzi tumpin Moses opero omie bendera ko onguleda dola ko ente atingo malo no obabu ulu chigwa ku uru duro pire ra boy Moses
fine watch out
nga Bernard Otim Odoj Otido keni wori nyonjo kunu bay nexa do dado ya wara kene bendera ñeno babu lu ci nga tek bire ngatu kena metia o gamo bendera no bera mag bendera pi won ko ba beach me Apache Ambrose Agaj pi o cheng o babu ci o ku duru bire jora do mi e bendera ko endo tia wara o ko be ni ngatu twali wori ma here kene cho kuno ngatu kena metia wot kun me ogamo bendera no obera mag bendera pi Apache municipality mayor Macklin Odo ngeye ke nyinga wa yo ke na lori awada yo no eno me ogamo bendera mena metia won malo no obera mag bendera pi buru metutu malu yae kara moyo tumcha babu uru chingu pire Opoyo Mateke aduong tiawo makochal kede flag bearers yore kede yore kaentia wote mako chal kede flag bearers yonge kada duong biro bero kede kare meya omiro ne onyuta dong hawa kede pocha duong jamia no bero kede kare mechano bodwa kan yore kede yore iwa yom totwal woyo totwal mebino. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, as we prepare to end, allow me to recognize the following people who are here with us. We have the former Minister, Honorable Jovino Akake. He has been in your government and is here, right here with us. We also have Elder Margaret Ewany. We have the chairperson for Apache Municipality, Odongo Lugino. Thank you very much. Now, DJ, let's have anthems in a reverse order.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Mando to yo bere me luok aduong. Akwa yo ni DJ yo buwera mo luo ni yo leng. Pi aduong. Yo DJ yo be wawera mo luo ni yo leng pi aduong. Nuto luok ekere. Won come national chairperson na Women's League. Tia mi yung age bot wiki come dushu. Meneno ni manono. Me orwate kere tento kere cha. Yung meeting. O me to po me bini Ramaduong to twal. Me bini win you lock. DJ Yoleng. DJ Yoleng. Joting bendera lalu.
The internet connects us all, but the foundation of your online presence, your IP address, may not be under your control. Right now, the power over IPs is held by centralized authorities that can decide who gets to use them. Losing access to your IP address could mean losing access to the internet itself. For businesses, that's a risk that could disrupt everything. NRS is here to change that. We empower business owners by helping them secure true ownership of their IP addresses. No more depending on a centralized body to dictate the fate of your business. Own your IPs. Own your business. Join NRS today and take control of your digital future. Visit nrs.help. Own your IP. Own your future.
Thank you very much. Chairpersons by Women's League. Chairpersons by Women's League.